ai kapoy nate haksang ke sutok do bai ngoni da kapa ke ka den ai kapoy haisine
tamo narak dringai dana isana hane sexual hona phatro kapthok puna phatabra ba
hoi yare section bana dum kapuro ai kapoy
as khangdre da kamai ngana dono khangdre phare adu de ai chalu khige pungo mamai da kapuge ko papa ga leramo
COVID-19 लाइसेट असि ngakthon bagi damak COVID ki vaccine kapna लाइसेट असि mari lena ba laina लाइसेट singdagi ngakthok sabangami masida natana लाइसेट asina sanghandana bagi damak matam gi sarkarna pirakpa sana kakmon sing aikhoi ngakna satminarasi Cowin apps ta register to piduna adom su suksoi soidana vaccine asi kapthok piu COVID ki vaccine kapthok puna COVID leitaba iram damu heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kaplese ai khoi vaccine ka place ai khoi vaccine ka place hon ki punchi sau khat khong thang hanjil si jati bi sati khai den corona lang chang theng re se
Now Jimmy Boyaima's 5th death anniversary observed. And petrol diesel prices increase again. Mumbai's petrol costs highest across metros. Hello and a very good afternoon. You're watching the 3 p.m. English News ELITETV channel. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face mask when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. After the recent pre-poll violence that took place at Hairok, ELITETV took an exclusive report from the different parts where the violence occurred. In view of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election, pre-poll violence took place at different parts of the state, whereby the same took place in Hairok AC on the issue of parties flagging. The violence involved gun firing, trades and many more, resulting to the disruption in normal lives and loss of properties. Despite the imposition of CRPC 144 section in the Hairok AC, groups of anonymous miscreants dressed in black dismantled the houses of various political workers. CRPF as well as Manipur police personnel were stationed to prevent from happening such kinds of incidents in the future. The owners of the houses who were dismantled by the miscreants expressed their resentment and disappointment on the incident.
Pimuset pan hainariba pimuset pasingaduna ngasidi aigi yumasi thuaibire si kari maramgi no haib singrang press kapsu hajare kari maramgi aina kanada kari laluduna kanagi maput mache huruduna kanabo ina phu yaruduna asigumba yamna pamdaba thodok asi thon birebno aidin sa cha mi sunate khoingrang press kap da panjagiba mioi singadu phagat piraga aigi mangkheba lanthum masa masi phangnaba honabada Manipur Sarkar Home Department amadi Manipur gi civil society miyamna pangda yaba mateng pangbiduna aikoi awaba se kitang share tawbiu aira enti aina pamjaba dol yaru bagi ai basumana yamna te heta wan tawbi base ning mathungte ai sigrasu yare wakanda luching mang lakhiba miyo singado payana phongok sebane ai de hoji diabetes special amane ai de diabetes special amane krai kari surudana hoje adu yam lantum aina pangang mani like guy the guy the chen kara the man pano ban tong na mi pang ma deng no hingja bane hoik te mi thal nam sana ju lo no bi gre ai khut bai chen no bi gre
yum ji ju koi sa ba loi ba ui tri semjan ba loi tri ba yum ne yamna dana wana tabak chatlaga tabu yum maning dasu yum ya ko si panamuan nung tarak na ay kimana ay si yum kama manga sofa lai sofa marunda ay lumaga lot na galay to kasi ka kaya sarap ka nupa abu nupa mamay to max abu upe ko scarf ko magi tapta adu black shirt dile adu kunga black pencil ama lumaga sang emi lai madi thom ge ka hai be mong da ai na ki da na kan nikaga bisala lai.
In view of the recent untoward incident and repercussion that took place at Hairo constituency relating to the upcoming General Assembly election, the public of the constituency appealed for peace and form a human chain to deliver the message of amity among all people. A peaceful rally organized by Sporting Youth Club Hairo Kuno Moirang Tim Lekai was carried out with rallies holding placards carrying the messages "Stop violence, we want free and fair election," and insist that they will cast vote only if there is peace maintained on all fronts. General Secretary of Sporting Youth Club Taunawjam Roshan condemned the harmful incidents and expressed embarrassment at the bait's name brought upon Hairo constituency by the aftermath of the conflicts. He reiterated to all political parties to maintain peace so that voters can cast their votes democratically. He urged the intending candidates to control the workers and supporters, to bring order within the party ranks and to punish the offenders responsible for the incident. Lastly, he pleaded for non-violence so that life can function normally in the constituency without bringing any fear or panic to the public.
Sab sana khanbagi thawdang do wakhalon do akhoi da PBU akui tujang amata yahon bidana akhoi good and fair election ama ohen bi re har kana aphaba election adu akhoi khanba ngamjage akhoi da shanti PBU akhoi vote bijage ngasi haiba numisidagi hairok iramlam dam sida thokpi riba candidate khudimak nasu ma gi masa gi workers sing Fajan Bire Harga, Temjan Bire Harga, Amadi Pataba Muishing, Adubutido Bire Harga, I, Nimatic Savasing, Pihan Biduna, Makata Abada, a Sigum of Tavoxing, as Amuhana Satan Bidaba, a Sibu Su, Norman Zazari Bang, Matamanga, Potaza River Pradamiam Sing, a Sibu, Aki Akangi Wakalon, Amata Yaudana, Ayun Tinamidang, Naidana, Satok Sinda, Aki Akang Amata Puhanda Balandam.
Taunawjam Iboyaima is a renowned professor, said social scientist Dr. Danabi Lystrom during the 5th death anniversary observance of Professor Taunawjam Iboyaima at Kwagatel Akam Legai. Fitting floral tribute was paid to the portrait of Professor Taunawjam Iboyaima. Danabir further talked on the contributions of Iboyaima and added that the state had lost a gem. Different CSOs, leaders and representatives also attended the observance.
Socially, politically, economically, semi-member, legal massage, participation, critically towards any emerging language. Declaration asigi matungina London City Naharul Singha Sanction National Liberation Movement as Supai Pakam Kazi. Asia ikuna Manipur hadale tak anak ulama disebutkan di basi dikhat untuk disebut si kita sebut sama dengan apa yang ada pakai kalau kita layu kita kita itu ada di papanani.
Intending BJP candidate of Kaisamtong Assembly constituency for the upcoming Assembly election 2022, Nisakan Sapam opened 8 election offices, including Women Wing and the Youth Wing of Team Nisikant at Kaisamtong Irampukri Mopal polling booth 12 by 15, 12 by 24, 12 by 29, and 12 by 28 today. Speaking in connection with the opening of the election office, Nisakan Sapam said that the ongoing balance in connection with the upcoming election in the state state is very unfortunate. Such should not happen, as all the MLAs and intending candidates have come out to contest election to become the lawmaker of the state. Therefore, we also respect the law and should not break the law. On the other hand, Nisikant Sapang has also opened 4 election offices at Ilangbam Lekai and 2 election offices of Team Nisikant at Kagempali Panka in Far West yesterday.
Personally, Ming Palaroy, Adobu violence talk was a toy dummy. After all, Akoi Luenma, Sidat Lai is a MLA Kudima intending candidates, lawmaker again Laini, so law break to Gumsi within the law, Akwekara ego Kitang Handanasi, Adum Kesukai, Adum Kainoda, last day, Akoi Louis Seva to do Adun, I think violence avoidable. Leader Amo again, Tolapanina, Gunda Webiganu, leader Webu. Drinking water. Quite harm, but ising Taknaba ising. Kainoda. Soro Kudim same Guinea, Ising Taknaba is a Chawa project ni, Adu Matunda Matang Lakani, because Kisampa, Kisamton Kendri, Ising drinking water, kind of Akuba drinking water, Kasi one hungry. I mean, not the lady. Aduga Sorok, Adagi Lala, Adagi basic Niatibudi, I'm the meaning I'm like government every fund, every scheme, every poorest to the poor, the Yoba scheme things. Aduna Hek, Angama, Anupia Miron Badagi, who have schemes, walk to Angang.
President BJP Manipur Adhikari Mayum Sarda Devi attended Mahila Sammelan organized by Mahila Morcha BJP Konthoja Mandal in the presence of MLA Sapam Ranjan at his residence, along with District President from Domphoni BJP in Far West District, Mandal President Idang Mayum Lankan Hai Sharma BJP Konthoja Mandal, A. Taja Devi, District Mahila Morcha President Chingsubam Taruni Devi, Mandal Mahila Morcha President L. Tej Kumar Singh, District in charge, and several Karyagatas of Konthoja Assembly constituency. CW Arthur Special Secretary D.A.N. Hills declared that the Manipur government sanctioned heavily for the financial year 2019-20 and 2021 on hilly region. He made a statement during a press conference held by the Finance Department at Old Secretariat. He also mentioned that on August 25, 2021, a committee was formed to study reports, focus on hill areas, and examine data collected from the last 10 years. According to the data, they discovered that there were more monetary sanctions from financial year 2017-18 onwards, and in the year 2020-21 alone, the increment was 45.75%, which is the highest till date. For better allocation of funds for the tribal sub-plan and also among different districts, the state government should consider adopting a formula along similar lines to that of the finance commissions, both central and state. The committee recommends creating an institutionalized administrative mechanism to monitor the fund allocation and expenditure. Baptist Youth Fellowship BYF Sports Week of Sangrungpang Village began yesterday at Village Playground. The program was graced by Kang Tuanang Panmai ex-MLA 53AC, former Vice Chairman HAC and NPF intending candidate for upcoming Manipur Assembly election. Kang Tuanang Panmai in his speech encouraged local youths to participate in the Sports Week for the real sportsmanship. After the Sports Week opening program, interaction session was conducted at Sangrungpang Village. The NPF workers and intending candidates shared the NPF ideology, vision and plan. Declaration of support and blessing program for Huri Golmai, BJP State Executive Member and intending BJP candidate of 53AC Tamenglong ST event was held at Kahulong Village under Tamenglong District today. The program was organized by Kahulong Pay Village Authority in favor of Huri Golmai in connection with the upcoming Legislative Assembly election 2022. Active declaration and document were handed over to Huri Golmai by Quiringangang Golmai Chairman Kahulong Village Authority. Huri Golmai during his speech mentioned that he will focus on women empowerment, alternative arrangements of shifting cultivation for Tamenglong and Noni district, education sector, Barak Bank development, medical transportation and connectivity. As part of the program, songs were presented by several artists, sports material was donated to Kahulong Youth Club by Huri Golmai, blankets, clothes and biodegradable handbags were also distributed. Borod Singh, former praise BJP Manipur Yumjao Singh, BJP Tamenglong in charge, and H. Nando Singh, BJP member, along with ADC members, Gahulong Village authority leaders, youth, women society, and several leaders attended the event. It's time for a short commercial break. More news and updates will continue after the break.
Mune, I could put a basin cup tokuna, corona ding of tokuna, honey principle and no hanabada, other than stroke yabi.
Hello, welcome back. Now, more news and updates. General Secretary of Loktak Development Authority Workers and Employee Union Pokrambam Shyamkumar stated that even though the leaders of BJP repeatedly expressed love and reiterated the historical value of Loktak Lake, they remain unconcerned and their words of dedication are empty. The statement was made while speaking to praise people at a campus of Loktak Development Authority. Remarked discontentedly that the BJP government hadn't delivered their promise of paying the 7th pay commission yet. However, under the administration of the previous government, all the employees received the 5th and 6th pay commission. He appealed to the ruling government to release the 7th pay commission.
Matamdugi government na di PPA commission pi matamda workshop pi regular pi aduga 6 pi matamda so workshop pi regular pi adugo hojikti hai base workshop pi dire regular pi dire adugo makoina pi ge na amadi lai aikoi ge GB meeting na hai ba kano si koi low roi hani koi decision low re hai ba makoina pi ge subject to approval of the cabinet hai ba aduga makoina pi ge hai sina aikoi ge cabinet approval pi ba matunga aikoi ge without notional effect pi ge adu de koi 7 pay pangbi one to kari lai ge aikoi 7 pay pangbi one to lai tre aikoi kana guma mi mana thabak nauna changba matam da phangba ske do adu ma pi ge hai ba ne ba moi government hai si adu de aikoi di sahi Pul Sujale, Tabak Lucilacadore, I quite ended the Tabacto employing the fighting my employee. I quit Tabacto, the heat Bagami and a Piba, Peroto, Adu Focto, Adum, Luivinovita, I quit pensioner benefit like that, the biggest like that, duty like that, Dina Highness like that.
As part of the ongoing drama festival organized under the guidance of Chief Minister's Artist Singiteng Bang in view of Ajadika Amrit Mahotsav and National Unity Week, Department of Art and Culture showcased the Juvenile Theatre's Happy Marriage Nungsit Lipun at Chandrakirti Auditorium, Konung Lampak. The festival, which was commenced from October 26, will continue till November 2021. A drama was directed by Okain Amakcham. Majority of the children were affected with the RSV virus, while only 2 children were affected with coronavirus during the recent vast sickness of children in Churachandpur district, said Health Services Director Dr. K. Raju during a press meet. He continued that the COVID-19 recovery rate in the state has increased with low death rate. He urged the people to be cautious and follow the SOP given by the government to curb the COVID-19 pandemic in the state. He also mentioned on the spread of dengue in the state, which has infected at least 35 people till date. He further assured that awareness program will also be organized to control the spread of dengue. India logged 16,156 new COVID-19 cases, which boosted the total tally to 3,42,31,809 as per Union Health Ministry data on Thursday. With 733 fatalities in the last 24 hours, the death toll mounted to 4,56,386. The active coronavirus infections in the country have declined to 1,60,989, the lowest in 243 days, the ministry added. The daily spike in fresh COVID-19 infections has been below 30,000 for 34 straight days, and less than 50,000 daily new cases have been reported for 123 consecutive days now. The national COVID-19 recovery rate was reported at 98.20%, the highest since March 2020, the Health Ministry said. The price of petrol and diesel was increased again on Thursday. Petrol in the national capital, Delhi, today cost Rs 108.29 per litre, while diesel in the capital city was retailing at Rs 97.02 per litre. Mumbai's petrol cost is the highest across metro cities at Rs 114.14 per litre, while diesel in the country's financial capital costs Rs 105.12 per litre. Uttar Pradesh police has booked 7 people in a total of 5 districts and taken 4 people in custody for allegedly raising pro-Pakistan slogans or celebrating Pakistan's victory over India in the T20 Cricket World Cup match that took place on October 24th. Notably, on Tuesday, Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut shared a purported video through a tweet claiming that the victory of Pakistan against India in Sunday's T20 World Cup match was celebrated, and anti-India slogans were raised in Kashmir during Union Home Minister Amit Shah's visit to Jammu and Kashmir. On Sunday, a scuffle broke out between some Kashmiri students and those from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar at a private engineering college in Punjab after the T20 match. The Kashmiri students were traced and their hostel rooms vandalized as they were allegedly cheering for Pakistan. In Agra, 3 students from Jammu and Kashmir were suspended for allegedly posting a WhatsApp status praising Pakistani players. Similarly, a private school teacher in Rajasthan's Udaipur was arrested on Wednesday for allegedly posting a WhatsApp status celebrating Pakistan's victory. She was also sacked by the school management. Pakistan had defeated India by 10 wickets on Sunday. India is concerned about the current situation in Afghanistan, a top Pentagon official has told U.S. lawmakers here. Colin H. Cahill, Under-Secretary of Defense for Policy, told members of the Senate Armed Services Committee during a hearing on Afghanistan, South and Central Asia security that India is concerned about the situation in Afghanistan. They are concerned about the intersection between instability there and their counter-terrorism concerns. India wants to work with us on those issues, sharing intelligence, cooperating where we can, adding that there is tremendous convergence between U.S. and Indian national interests right now. Cahill said it provides a lot of opportunity for U.S. to cooperate with India, not just on Afghanistan and counter-terrorism, but on broader regional security questions in the Indian Ocean and as it relates to the broader Indo-Pacific. India's policies towards Afghanistan have been conceived largely through the lens of competition and proxy conflict with Pakistan. So it stains the region that New Delhi should be no less concerned about the possibility that a Taliban government could benefit anti-Indian terrorist groups, especially those oriented towards Kashmir. He further stated, in view of their commitment to joint cooperation and interoperability with this critical partner, and the fact that India is only designated major defense partner of the United States, he believed that it's important for them to understand how its views towards Afghanistan has and will evolve. Ahead of closing the news, we have a special announcement to make. That is for ELITETV News Channel. Contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Then a recap of the headlines once again. Pre-poll violence disrupts normal life in Hairog. Taunaujan Ivoyaima's 5th death anniversary observed. And the petrol diesel prices increase again. Mumbai's petrol goes highest across metros. That's all we have on this edition of ELITETV English News. Thanks for watching ELITETV and have a great day.